Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Julia, and today it is my channel because I'm here alone and I'm not with Julian. I'm doing my thrift haul today. Most of these things, or all of these things actually, are from Value Village. I don't have a lot of the price tags on them anymore, but if I can remember kind of the approximate price, I will let you know. But let's just go straight into it. There's not a lot of stuff. It should be pretty quick just because I'm trying to minimize all my stuff and not get a bunch of crap going forward in my life. So the first thing that I got is this skirt right here. It's in a very small houndstooth pattern, as you can see, in a very neutral brownish black color, and then it's just got these faux leather brown and gold hardware kind of little buckles on the side here, which I thought was really cute and just very collegiate. It's nice and long, hits just above the knees, so it's great for that kind of transitional weather. Not that we have much of it in Toronto. It's usually either winter or fucking a volcano. And then the next thing I got is kind of along that same color palette. It's actually a pair of Michael Kors pants, which is not typically a brand that I gravitate towards, and I think I said this in the last haul, but I don't know, it's weird. Like, a lot of these kind of brands, I guess, I've been finding at this one particular thrift store, and I swear it's the same lady or man, because it's always a size 2, and it's like the similar kind of like brands like Tory Burch, Michael Kors, Marc Jacobs, very similar kind of style. They are a little big, but I like my things a little ill-fitting and loose anyway. And these are actually quite long, but because they're from the thrift store, I really like actually having a dragged pant kind of look, which is originally what I wanted to do with my Acne dress pants, but I did ultimately get those tailored just because it didn't make sense for me to spend so much money on a pair of pants just to ultimately ruin them for, you know, something I might not want to be happening to my pants in the future. So yeah, these currently are just really like long and draggy and kind of pool around my feet, which I really like, but I might have to give in and just get them tailored to at some point, just because it obviously tracks a lot of dirt around gross Toronto sidewalks, and obviously don't want to be putting that stuff back in my drawers, which makes it kind of annoying because then I do have to wash them after every wear. But I'm quite happy with these. Michael Kors. Who would have thought? During that same trip, I also found this beautiful dress right here. It has a deep V in the front and back, and it's just this really kind of cute polka dot pattern, and I love these edges right here. Similar silhouette to a lot of the Jacquemus dresses from the La Bamba collection from this past season, but this dress is from a brand called Jane Norman. Amazing, Jane, you're doing great. But the only thing I'm not super thrilled about are these little weird drawstring type things on the shoulders. But I think they could look cute if I just tied them into bows, or even just like knotted them and cut them off. But no complaints. Very cute. Love. And then the next shirt is definitely Jacquemus inspired as well. I swear I'm addicted to white button-up blouses, but this one is a short sleeve, which I don't believe I have, so that was my excuse. And I just really like this kind of bustier bust detail right here. I don't know if you can see, but there's just like these sewn in like exterior bra kind of detail, which I thought was really cool, and it reminded me a lot of those Jacquemus like dress shirts that have a kind of like bustier detail. Yeah, I think it just is a great shirt overall. A little bit used. I think with white shirts it's kind of hard to get away with it not looking kind of like starting to turn yellowish when you're buying from the thrift store, but it's not super noticeable, and it's just something that you pay for. And I think this was about $8.99. The dress, by the way, was probably closer to $15. The pants were about $15, and the skirt was $8.99 as well. And then when we were home in Windsor, these next 3 things were from the Value Village there. So I just have these pair of, you know, classic high-waisted jeans that I got from the men's section in a size 28 by the brand Ikeda. I believe that's probably how you pronounce it. But I just find that men's sizes fit a little bit smaller. Like a 28 high-waisted fits me pretty well, and I'm typically 25. I'm not sure how that works, but yeah, I always find that I will find or try to find denim if I'm going to in this kind of style in the men's section. A lot of the ones that I own right now are actually a bit bigger. They're more of a size 30, so they're quite loose. And I bought them a few years ago when I just kind of chopped everything off above the ankle, and I'm just really not about that flood look anymore. I liked it at the time, but yeah, you can't ever add length back to pants that you've cut off. So I just wanted something that wasn't, you know, hitting me friggin' 5 inches above my ankle. And it's a pretty interesting wash. It's not exactly black, it's not gray. It kind of looks like an indigo, but it's not blue enough to be an indigo. So yeah, just a classic pair of jeans. And then this next pair of pants is just loungewear. Again, not a brand that I would typically buy from the actual store. So it's TNA, which is the Aritzia brand, obviously, and I just bought these to lounge in. It's just this really cool royal blue color. The seam down the center I thought was pretty interesting. I wish they weren't so tapered, but again, it's the thrift store. You can't have everything go exactly your way. And then this last thing is actually a pair of shoes, which I feel like I need to stop buying shoes from the thrift store because half the time they are just never comfortable, mainly because I mostly buy sandals and I have really wide feet, so it is kind of difficult for sandals to fit me comfortably. But I don't know, I feel like if I'm going to buy shoes from the thrift store, they usually are sandals just because I find them easier to clean and just less gross. Not that I won't buy other shoes from the thrift store, but yeah, I just feel better about buying sandals because you can actually wipe them down and there's not, you know, so much fabric. But these were pretty much brand new actually when I got them. The Nordstrom sticker on the bottom was still in perfect condition, so I feel like the person never worn them. They retailed for $100 according to the sticker on the bottom. They're size 6 and they're from the brand BB. Here they are, not a super high heel, but I just thought they were so cool because first of all, of the black and red contrast just really reminds me of Cruella de Vil, and then just the super exaggerated point on them. As you can see, it's super long, kind of longer than a traditional pointy high heel. And I like the fact that they weren't super high, so it wasn't just like full-blown stiletto. And I think with just a pair of dress pants, I wore them with dress pants the other day actually, and they just look really, really interesting and like kind of edgy. And the ankle strap is quite interesting as well. So this front part just goes at the front of your ankle, and then this just clasps around the back here. So that is my May thrift haul. It's the beginning of June now, so anything that I get from this point going on will probably be in the next video. I hope you kind of enjoyed that I split it up, and Julian will be making his own video because he has picked up a few thrift things in the recent months as well that I know he's pretty excited to show. But I just figured it made more sense to split it up because I'm sure a lot of people aren't interested in what I'm getting who might be interested in what he's getting, and vice versa. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. If you want, please comment down below and tell me what you liked from these pickups or what you hate. I don't care. I would love your opinion. And please subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up. And I hope you all have a great day. Bye. See you in the next one.